Well, the state of country music in Austin, that's a good question. It's in the last year or two, it's really been growing and expanding. Hadn't been like that for a while. I mean, there's been country music in Austin over the last 10, 15 years, but it's been kind of held down. And all of a sudden, young people, just like before, just like in the 60s and 70s, young people started wanting to know more about it, how to dance, getting in with the old songs and appreciating them. And that was pretty much the thing. It lit the fire.
I just came in here.
I feel like now in Austin, people are more interested in country music than they were. I mean, obviously there's what they call Texas country has been around for a while now. That's something different. This is a newfound interest, I think, for a lot of younger folks, people that maybe in the past would have been interested in indie rock or maybe even bluegrass. They're realizing that they like country music. And when I say country music, I guess what I mean is traditionally inspired new country music.
Oh, I like the young musicians, you know, and they like the traditional country music also, because you don't want to, you know, get too far away from the roots of country music. You lose that root. If you lose the roots of it, I mean, you lose a whole lot right there. And you know, keep it country. You know, keep it simple. No, you don't need no big words in your song in country music. I mean, you can phrase it out, you know, where it sounds just fine, you know. But I appreciate the young musicians that they get into the country music, and I think they understand real well what it's about.
This kind of living takes a little bit from the snail, and it looks like I've got tiger by the tail. Well, I've got a tiger by the tail.
I think here in Austin, it's always been a great attraction for musicians of all kinds. Country music's always been here, and there's always been young people playing it. I think that we're in a special time right now where the quality and integrity of the songwriting, the showmanship, but some of these guys' own songs are really, it's really awesome. You got your Leo Rondeau, your Mike and the Moon Pies, you know, Roger Wallace plays for us all the time here. Brendan Lee, some of these folks are just like, it's really beautiful.
I've had a group of loyal, you know, fans that like to come out to, you know, a lot of my shows, but it hasn't been overwhelming until recently. I felt like there's been a group of younger people, not even younger, but just maybe more in tune with what's hip, I guess. I don't know what's hip. I've always felt like a square until recently, because I don't know, I felt like young people weren't interested in my music. But it seems like now they're starting to show up in droves. You know, the tattooed, the ones with gauges and stuff, with the other people that are dressed up like cowboys, you know, that they've been wearing that their whole life, you know. So I liked seeing everybody kind of congregating in harmony, different walks, and they all seem to enjoy it.
The young people that come in here that were like myself, didn't have an experience with country that grabbed them, I really hope that they have that wow experience when they come in listening to the music. The words hit them personally. They learn how to dance. It creates that magic romance of dancing in a dim, dirty honky tonk. I'm sorry, I couldn't say that.
I don't think this is just a fad that's going to go away quickly. It's an idea that's here, and it's going to grow more. And there'll be someday, just like the folks back in the 70s, there was a time when it started going a different direction. There'll be someday when that happens, but it's going to last for a while, and it's going to grow, and it's going to get better. And people are going to keep on liking it and keep on, and they're going to become bigger fans, and they're going to, they're going to look in the calendar and in the newspaper and say, hey, so and so's playing tonight. We got to go see them. So it's going to keep on going.